From San Angelo Stadium in San Angelo, Texas, Central High School Bobcats football is on the air on Concho Sports Network. Presented by First Community Federal Credit Union. It is high school football Saturday for the Bobcats as they continue their lightning-delayed game from last night against the Bronchos from Odessa High. It's a District 2 6A Little Southwest Conference showdown. And the Broncos lead this 7-0, carrying over from last night. They scored on their first possession. Dominic Taylor, the senior, on the ground. The handoff from Santiago Medrano for the touchdown. They're up 7-0. Clock at 4:12.
2-yard touchdown run, and it was a 5-10 mark in the first.
That's Kasner Stribling, the tight end. He's a big old boy. I talked to him a little bit last night. He's an imposing presence. Number 81, he has hands too.
He is, and that was just a little seam route right there and just did a little turnaround. That's what I'm hoping for, that they can do a lot more. Just bring it down, turn it around, and let those tight ends do the work.
Dribbling in motion to the near side, all 220 pounds of him.
Nice move by Squeaky.
Pass to the sideline from Squeaky English. It is complete. And that'll be a first down for the Bobcats.
Dude, and I think I have PTSD because the screen is flashing and it's reflecting off the window. And I'm like, are we getting lightning flashes again already?
No, please, no. No.
Good play, and Bobcats are moving the ball right now. 3:35 left in the first quarter.
That was Jake Mack on the reception. You'll see Mack, number 80, in motion to the near side.
Squeaky got a little bit of pressure.
Pump fake, trying to get away from the rush. He gets rid of the ball. It's tipped in the air, and it is intercepted by the Broncos. Picked off by Odessa High. And just as the Bobcats were starting to carry over the first downs from last night, this happened.
Intercepted by number 27, Miguel Ramos, junior D-back. And Squeaky needs, he's had that problem when we've talked about it before. Just pull that ball down. You don't have to make something every play. Let's just pull that ball down and live to fight another down.
A lot of football to play. Bobcat defense on the field against Santi Medrano, the quarterback for this Bronco team.
Oh my gosh, and he was ate up. Who did that? Number 6. Davis Darby. Looks like coming out of that.
Oh, wow. Yeah, Davis Darby put him right on his back.
Ate him up completely.
Goodness gracious, that's what Coach Mark Smith loves to see. The physicality of defense, his kind of defense. There's the pass, and it is caught by Benjamin Matthews, the senior wide receiver for Odessa High. 2:44, we're still in the first. It's 7-0. The lightning delay became another delay and another delay on top of that last night, so the game was postponed until today.
Yeah, it turned it into about a 3-hour delay. They finally called the game at 10 o'clock.
Clouds in the sky now, no precipitation. There's a throw to the right side, and it's incomplete.
And that was just a bad route.
2nd and 10.
Perales looks like he wanted to come in, I think is who the intended receiver was. He turned in, and I think quarterback was expecting him to do an out.
Aiden Perez is in the middle of the 3-4 on the line as the nose guard. 42 is Kason Robles on the right, Sean Scott on the left.
Brings in a little bit more protection.
Right now that's Garcia on the left on the line for the Bobcats.
And one of the nice things about the delay, and I don't know if the coaches did it, but you take that time in the locker room to break down even more. You've seen them play now, so you can actually break it down in the locker room and go, okay, this is what they're going to try to do on us. This is what they're going to, if we go back out, we can expect this.
To think about it.
And it's almost like an extra, a halftime. Central's very good about making halftime adjustments.
And they didn't have to make a trip here and back to Odessa and back again. They didn't have that kind of road wear on them, though. Will it make a difference? We'll see. Broncos keeping it on the ground, and there's a first down.
And they're going quick. That running game, they're going to have to figure out a way to shut down the middle of that line. That A and B gap have been A gap more than B, probably been a nightmare for them.
Armando Baeza on the carry for the Broncos that time.
Up, and they're going to get a false start, I think, on the Broncos.
Still in the first quarter. I know it's kind of weird us being up here on Saturday, but it's great. We get to extend this 2 nights.
Kason Robles jumped, but I don't think he came into the neutral zone. And, yep, it's going to be offsides, or false start, I'm sorry. False start against the Broncos. Aiden Ortiz, number 67, that left tackle is the one that flinched, just as Robles looked like he was going to come across. Defense, you can jump in as long as you don't jump into the neutral zone. Offense, you got to stay perfectly still.
Zayden Norton, cornerback on the near side. He's number 1, but the one on the opposite team just makes a nice run down the sideline and out of bounds.
It's not going to matter. It's coming back. You got holding on the wide receiver out there, far side. He basically tackled the D-back. Didn't see if it was a corner. I think it was the corner.
I believe they had the most penalties in the game last night. There weren't.
We were actually tied up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was 2 apiece. Here we go, and we'll get those names of the officials again.
Oh.
Holding on the Broncos. Yep, called it.
So let them make the mistakes here on this cloudy Saturday afternoon.
Robles.
Mm-hmm.
Robles. You just got
an onus.
And
we're getting it. Just tell us.
Yep, we're working on it.
Under a minute to go, first quarter. Broncos keep it on the ground again and snuffed out pretty quick.
Nice tackle by Garcia.
Yeah, that was a hard hit. He's the outside linebacker.
He just sniffed it out.
Quick.
And the missile added a little bit extra. Here, welcome back to San Angelo to him.
Yeah. Welcome back. Second down. Are they gonna run one more? Is the clock is it under 10 seconds? Yes, they will.
Good job. He steps up in the pocket.
Drano. Van Sickle is on his trail. He goes back the other way, but Van Sickle gets knocked down. They finally stop him, though, but it's not Van Sickle that gets him.
Number 42.
Yeah, that was Kason Robles.
Yes, sir.
It's going to bring up 4th and the end of the first quarter.
Look at Van Sickle, number 7.
Look at him.
He turns back, and he ran into a brick wall. Jacob Gutierrez, I believe, junior.
Is that Chris Walker? It was also there?
I don't know. He got knocked flat. Sometimes you're the windshield, sometimes you're the bug.
Yep. And sometimes you're just...
Even if you're a beast.
Yep.
A lot of football to play. That's the end of one. It's 7-0 in favor of the Odessa Broncos, continuing the lightning delay game from last night. So a lot of football to play. We'll be back with the second quarter here at San Angelo Stadium right after this. You're watching Central Bobcats football on Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union.
With great low rates on new, used, and refinance autos, we can save you money. First Community has great payment options and low prices for GAP, extended warranty, and credit life insurance, so we can make your payment fit your budget. Contact First Community for your auto financing needs.
At Schertz Landscape, we care about the quality of trees that you put in your landscape. Therefore, we grow our trees here locally in the Concho Valley. As a certified arborist, I not only care about the quality of your tree being planted, but I am also qualified as a tree risk assessor. I can evaluate the health of an older tree or the risk that it may have to you and your property. Come see us at Schertz Landscape, where we care about the quality of your trees.
Save
Yeah, you can talk.
Okay, we're back.
Welcome back to San Angelo Stadium. The second quarter begins as we try to get in the groove here. 7-0 Broncos from Odessa High lead your Central Bobcats.
And we're going to get a pass interference on Gabriel Rodriguez, number 17. Sorry.
That's an Oliva's Restoration and Solar penalty flag.
It's not going to be enough for a first down, but it's going to be a third. We'll see what Mr. Doyle out there. Will Doyle's our white hat today. Holding on us. Okay. Well, we'll take that. It'll make it 3rd and 14 with 11:54 left in the second.
The game abruptly ended due to lightning last night, so this is the continuation of it. Bobcats trailed when the postponement happened 7-0. Nobody's scored yet today. Bobcats.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's 1st and 10. I apologize.
Looks like they'll rush 3, 4 in the flight pattern for the Odessa Broncos. There's a handoff for about 4 yards.
That Broncos offensive line is letting them get about 2 yards every play, and then all of a sudden they just blow up.
Second down and 7. Medrano fakes the handoff, now throws. Ball is in and out of the hands of the intended receiver, who took a couple of hits there from the Bobcats. That's Rodriguez, the junior. Yeah, he was wide at the bottom of your screen.
Gabriel Rodriguez.
Gabriel Rodriguez went flying in there.
Took a lick on him. He read that it was going to be a screen and bolted right in there. 3rd and 7.
Broncos on the 37. Got to stop them right here. Get in the swing of things offensively. Get a good stop here.
And I don't think he got it. He stepped out a yard short is what it looks like.
Medrano, he's about a yard short.
Good coverage, good recognition.
Jacob Jackson and Davis Darby were chasing him there.
And 34, was that?
Was Van Sickle always in the vicinity?
Yeah, Van Sickle's always there. They're going to go for it. It looks like on 4th and 1. This would be a great stand for the Bobcats if they can get it.
Their own 43. They just need that one. It's going to be a hard-earned one if they got it. They give it to Dominic Taylor.
No, he didn't get it. He's going to be about a half a yard short.
And the wrecking crew in orange gets the stop.
He is going to be short. Yep, there we go.
He has a touchdown, but he did not get past the Bobcats that time.
That is a Bobcat first down. They will take over on their own 44.
Davis Darby is fired up, as are all the Bobcats.
If they're going to bring it out, they're going to measure. Okay.
Oh, well. We celebrate. If we went through all that.
Well, let's see. Will Doyle's our referee. Umpire Caleb Edwards. Headline judge Dayton Edelman. Line judge Neil Diltz. Side judge Ryan Reed. Field judge Charles Tapia. And back judge our friend Mo Smith. And here we go. Drum roll. Look at that camera bouncing. And they are short by half a yard. And that is a stand for the Bobcat D there.
A stand and a statement today here on this windy Saturday at San Angelo Stadium.
So a turnover on downs. And we set up on our 44. This is...
You know, when Taylor, number 0, scored that touchdown last night, was from a few yards out. So, of course, he had all the confidence in the world that he would get that. Bobcats said otherwise. Much improved no matter what this season. Christian Squeaky English, the senior, hands off. Oh. That Medical Arts Pharmacy came fast and furious.
It
that
did.
time.
I was trying to see who that was.
Second down.
I think that was Elijah Edwards. I'm sorry, Allen carrying the ball.
Yeah. Stribling is 81.
Nice block by Stribling.
And a nice run.
He came right down the line in motion and was able to wrap that.
That is
that
Elijah
D
Allen.
in. You can see he goes in motion here, comes back around, seals that edge there. Enough for a first down.
Nice run from Elijah Allen.
Stribling's just a junior, so we're going to get to see that a lot next year.
Gavin Johnson is wide to the bottom of your screen. Stribling in motion, 2 up top. English, hands off. To Elijah Allen again.
Something that I think a lot of people forget,
We'll pick up 3.
these Bobcats did not have a spring training, did not
No.
have spring ball. There was no spring game. So they didn't get the experience. But one thing that Coach Mark Smith said that he did was they went around and they swapped every position. So offense played defense. They played opposite. They did all kinds of things so that they learned how to play those opposite positions and what your tendency is. And I think that probably helped this team a lot more than having a spring game.
No spring game, but a fresh start. Ball is on the ground.
Yep. Turnover.
That was Nembrano on the handoff. He's had a real good season. Couldn't hang on to the ball that time.
So the Bobcats have had 2 errors, had a fumble and an interception.
Yeah, I was wondering if he ran into his own. Nembrano might have run into another Bobcat that caused the ball to come out.
I think that was just a punch.
These are salty. These are salty Broncos.
Well, these Broncos are still in the playoff hunt. Mathematically, if they win tonight or today and they turn around and win Friday night, they can make the playoffs. The Bobcats can't do it, so they're going to play spoiler.
Broncos happy to keep it on the ground.
Van Sickle with the tackle
Abel Avila.
up there by
for the
Jaron
Broncos.
Tyner, I think.
Coach Mark,
36,
What's
I'm
that?
sorry, 36, Lucky.
Coach Mark Smith and Coach Eric Hartman in the process of rebuilding programs to some past glories, and they're both on a good track.
He is going to actually lose about. No, they're going to give him the line to gain.
It was Van Sickle on the
sorry,
stop
line of
again for
scrimmage.
the Bobcats.
But there's a flag on the play.
Oh boy, we gonna have one of those in afternoons /
Possibly.
Thanks for joining us on Concho Sports Network. I'm Darren Prater. Arlen Ponders alongside.
Here's Mr. Doyle. Personal foul, chop block on the Broncos. So that'll be set them back a few yards. That'll be their 5th penalty on the night by my calculations. Yeah, spotted the foul.
It was getting nice and chilly here at the stadium last night with that wind.
Oh, I tell you, it was nice. This press box was hot.
If not for the lightning, but hey, we get to enjoy the Bobcats on a Saturday. This team one more time here.
8:22 in counting.
7-0, Odessa High leads. On 2nd and 20, they are at their own 12. Run, left side, room to run across the 20-yard line.
You can see they had set that D end way out there
Tackled by Rodriguez.
and snuck up in the gap.
It's 3rd down.
Darby backed out and left the hole.
Yeah, and that was Gabriel Rodriguez, the junior that ended up making the stop there for the Bobcats. His third down, sir.
And the Odessa radio is right next to us, and they said great play call on that defense, and that's exactly right. Now they stack it up and look like they're coming after it.
Drano's going to throw to the left, caught, immediately drugged to the turf, again by Gabriel Rodriguez, who's pretty much a beast today.
And here comes the punt team.
They did it, yeah.
They held them. It's going to be 4th and 4 from the 24, 7:07 left.
So far today, the defense is having a good outing. The offense, if we can just hang on to the ball, you know we can move the ball on them. Not turn it over.
And they're coming.
Snap, good block.
He gets it away. Takes a Bronco bounce.
Into the hands of the Bobcat. Coming this way,
He's
Jimmy
got a seam.
Edwards.
Up, but it's going to come back.
He's still going, though. To
Yeah.
the 31. We'll see what happened.
Either going to get a hold or a block in the back. It happened right here about the 45. Right here in front of us.
We've had some some spectacular plays called back due to penalties this season.
We have, and Bobcats are going to have to clean that up. Holding. Yep. So that'll take them back to the 50.
Bobcats will be first down. at
Here's the Medical
midfield.
Arts Pharmacy instant replay. The return that wasn't.
Good job. There you go. Oh, good job not blocking in the back there. Didn't see the hole, but it happened right there. But Jimmy Edwards had that. He had a line of blockers. He could have probably gone a little bit further.
Clock is at 6:38. Bobcats at midfield. They keep it on the ground. Nice little run.
Allen there with the
Elijah
run.
Allen.
Garcia leads the stop. 5-yard gain, second down.
It's just weird without the bands here.
It really is.
They're in competition.
We were playing songs before we started the game.
Yeah. And we've still got them in reserve on our phones just to make it fun.
All you Aggies out there.
Well, we're going to get
appreciate
some
that.
Aggie noblemen of Kyle.
Nice
Left
run.
side in a big hole. Tough run from Elijah Allen again. First down, as he pointed out to us.
Just ran it right through that B gap. Hole opened up. He gets the second line of defenders before anybody puts a helmet on him.
It was Dominic Taylor. He's number 0. He plays both ways. They have him as a linebacker, but he scored their touchdown. They
Almost
stopped there.
Almost the same run again.
This is a crucial game. I know it's kind of out of sorts, getting stopped and started again, but for this program, we didn't beat a Midland team. We can beat one of the Odessa teams. We beat one of the Abilene teams. Beat some Central Texas teams. So this is our best bet of getting that district win, and it has been a while for the Bobcats, as that one is overthrown and incomplete to Jimmy Edwards.
He went for Edwards. Let me see. He went for Edwards, but he had two defenders in front. Two receivers in front of him. I was trying to look to see who they were. One of them looked like it was Stribling.
Third down.
And if he could have laid it down, he had his eyes set on that one.
Third down and 8 from the 34.
5:17.
Allen is the back.
Trips to the right.
We have Gavin Johnson on the left.
There it is.
Oakland across the middle, the big guy. Kasner Stribling with the catch.
And that's what I'm talking about. Look at this. He just runs a little seam route. Right here. Bloop.
Yeah.
That's going to be there all day. They're giving us, and every defense that we've played, they've given us that because they don't expect us to have him.
And he's big. I mean, in person, he's pretty imposing.
And I said seam. I think he came out of that slot route there.
Now they hand it off to Elijah Allen, and Allen loses the ball, but a Bobcat got on it.
He was down. He was down, so
Jacob Reyes got on the ball anywho.
That's right, but he was down. I mean, that doesn't mean anything. We've got instant replay up here, but oh no, he wasn't. I apologize.
Good
No,
job.
I don't apologize.
Good job, Jacob Reyes.
Yeah, good job, Reyes, following that ball.
65 is his number. So we have Johnson and Jaden Mack on the left. Mack goes in motion, and they're going to hand it off. No.
Squeaky
English
keeping
will
it.
keep it. Oh, he is so elusive, and English will not be denied. Touchdown. It's an Alpha Paving Bobcat touchdown. English gets another one on the ground.
Squeaky faked everybody out. It's squeaky sneaky.
He has electrified the crowd here many times.
7-yard run.
English gets the Bobcats within one. Now we'll see if they can tie it up with Dick's Lock and Key Shop. Evan Vaughn is on the field. The Dick's Key Shop, Safe and Lock Company. Extra point is good from Vaughn.
Knotted up.
We are tied at 7. Here we go. We have a ball game. 4:15 to go in the first half. Central 7, Odessa High 7 here in this little Southwest Conference Saturday showdown on Concho Sports Network. You are watching Central Bobcats football live on Pixelcast Media's Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union.
Save $10,000 on a new 2024 GMC Sierra 1500 truck. That's right, you could save $10,000 on a new Sierra Pro Crew Cab. Drive a new GMC Terrain and save $5,000. Or save $5,000 on a new Buick Encore. $10,000 off a new GMC Sierra, $5,000 off a new GMC Terrain, or $5,000 off a new Buick Encore. That's huge savings. Mitchell Buick GMC, your hometown dealer.
Welcome back to San Angelo Stadium. You're watching Central Bobcats football live on Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union. Schertz Landscape Company bringing you our kickoffs this afternoon. It was a cloudy Saturday.
Appreciate everybody coming out again.
This is the last time this band of brothers will play this particular team here at San Angelo Stadium together like this.
It was an incredible kick. Went out the back of the end zone. Not that it hadn't done it before, but it didn't look like it would carry. So that's how good the wind is blowing. He kicked that 50-yarder. I'd love to see him see him go for a 55 or a 60.
Yeah. What is the wind right now? Do you?
It's out of the south.
Let's need to get our staff meteorologist on this.
Where's our gymnasium staff?
Gymnasium and
staff
Ballpark Frank.
Ballpark Frank. Editorial.
Back in action, 4:50 to go in the half. 1st and 10 for the Broncos. No offensive production today. Bobcats have that. They tied it 7 apiece. Squeaky English works his magic on a 10-yard run, and Vaughn's extra point tied it up.
That pass was introduced. Let's see. It was by 88, incomplete. Baldonado. That was intended for him. Looked like if he'd have caught it, he had some real estate in front of him.
You know, this district, if you're undefeated going into this district, you won't be. More than likely.
Oh
by the
my
time you get done.
gosh. And who hit the 34? Who laid that lick on him?
That.
Reed Noble? Is that who it is?
Let me see.
Look at this lick. Bam. No, 25. I'm sorry.
Good gosh almighty. Ricardo.
Perugia
Ricky Peruski, goodness.
laid that lick on him. 3rd and 8.
He's one of the seniors playing here.
He's got a little bit of
Last time in front of the hometown crowd.
got a little angst there. Oh,
Blitz
and they got
coming,
him.
He's in trouble, and down he goes.
And that, my friends, will qualify as a sack. Looked
Garcia.
like it was going to be a quarterback draw all the way.
Yeah, look at that, 33. Luis Angel Garcia, Jr. He'll be back. Linebacker.
3:12 left in the second, and clock's running. They're going to take all their time.
Dayton Burnett is out to snap the ball. The deep snapper for the Broncos. You're on 4th and 11 from the 24.
Yeah, so the Broncos get the opening kick of the second quarter. They get it because they won the toss and deferred. So they're playing chess here. 4th and 11. They let the clock run down to 2:47, hoping to not give them enough time. And
2:47, tied at 7 apiece.
And normally, Brandon's showing us, normally the band would be sitting over there. But the band is at competition.
Driving me nuts.
Both bands are at competition today. Well, we got
They're at state? They're at district?
district. They're
Okay.
at regional.
Thank you.
Yep. Got
They're where? Okay. Not hit. Thank you, man.
Thank you, Papa Booey.
Snap.
Oh,
There's
and
the
it's a
punt. Not
terrible
good one.
punt.
Did somebody get a hand on that?
They're yelling, fire,
Going to take
fire.
a Bobcat bounce. And finally, one of the Broncos gets on it. That's Sanchez, Jason Sanchez.
That, ladies and gentlemen, is a 12-yard punt.
It happens.
Yeah.
Them's the breaks.
Yep. Second, I'm sorry, 2:34. Second, 2:34 left. Be 1st and 10 from the 41. This is where the Bobcats were a while ago. If you're just joining us, the Broncos went for it on 4th and 1 and got stuffed by this Bobcat defense. And
Got a sack.
Squeaky took it in for a 7-yard touchdown.
Garcia ripped Madrano to the turf. There's Jimmy Edwards on the reception.
And who was out there blocking for him? Watch number 81. Here comes in motion. Bam. Lays just enough on him to get a couple extra yards.
That was Miguel Ramos, the junior defensive back, that wrapped him up.
And Kasner Stribling out there. The multi-tool.
Better be careful. You never know where these guys are going to play at any given time. English. Squares up, throws.
Incomplete.
Incomplete.
He was bobbling on his way out. That was Gavin Johnson.
Could have been picked off. 1:52 to go.
Yeah, hard. Coming to his left, you've got to rotate those shoulders. You got to throw that ball. Look at this. At the same time, being chased by a bunch of people that want to kill you.
The athleticism.
Look at that complete athleticism. Lucky that it went right through the hands of number 24.
Caught out of bounds. Didn't he catch it out of bounds?
He caught it out of bounds. He was bobbling it on the way out. Great job. 3rd and 6.
English throws. Edwards gets away from the defender and down the sideline. It goes.
Play the fight song, ladies and gentlemen.
That is a Bobcat Alpha Paving touchdown.
Squeaky to Jimmy Edwards.
1:43 to go in the half, and the Bobcats have their first lead of the ball game. Here's the Medical Arts Pharmacy instant replay.
Fakes the handoff. Just a little out by Edwards. Didn't see who that defender was that jumped on that route, but
It's away from Daniel Garcia. Yeah. Right by him, and a great run by Jimmy Edwards.
extra point is up, and it is good.
Bobcats up by 7. Well,
14 unanswered points.
Yeah, the tables have turned for now. 1:43 to go in the half. We'll be back after this at San Angelo Stadium. You're watching Central Bobcats football on Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union.
Pain is never planned, and recovery time is never convenient. But the last thing you want to do is wait for answers. At Angelo MRI, you are more than a number. We can get you results within 24 hours at a price you can afford. So when you need to get back into the game fast, tell your doctor you want to go to Angelo MRI. We hope you don't need us this season. But in case you do, remember, it's your health, your choice, your MRI.
Welcome back to San Angelo Stadium. You're watching Central Bobcats football on Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union. English to Edwards. They hook up again, and they've been doing that all season long, and this time it gives the Bobcats the lead. Vaughn's extra point makes it 14-7. Here's the Shirts Landscape Company kickoff.
Here we go.
There you go. There's a band. Sounds like college football Saturday.
Well, you see what that is? That's the Angry Orange
Is
fight
that the fight song? Cool.
There, I didn't sing it.
You got band in a box.
I do.
Yeah, I wish them the best, though. Bobcats, this is their best bet of a win out of the last 2 games of the season. Not saying they can't beat Friendship. That'd be pretty cool.
I'll tell you what, that Friendship team is a juggernaut, though.
Yeah, every year, every single year. Throwing to the right, and that is caught. Zayden Norton brings him down immediately after the catch, though. That is Aramis Rodriguez, Jr.
He and Norton have a little exchanging cell phone numbers there.
Yeah, Norton, he wasn't going to let go. He's getting tuned up, getting fired up.
Tell you what, there's a lot of kids out there on that field. I don't know that I'd want to upset.
Wow, he's a competitor.
Yeah,
Goodness,
competitor.
man. It's a big hit. Finally, the biggest hit of all of that was Kaysen Robles.
Man,
all 210 pounds of him.
Got a Bronco player. Slow to get up. Looks like Jacob Gutierrez.
We got to have a timeout on top of that, or?
Yeah, there's a timeout on top of it. Looks like Central took their first timeout.
Still 1:16 to go here at San Angelo Stadium in the half.
Hey, and let's, I know it's Saturday, but let's give some updates.
Okay.
Just while we're talking about the Little Southwest Conference, Legacy Rebels 28, Midland Bulldogs 7 in the Battle of Midland last night. Here's a shocker. Woo. Yeah, I say shocker with my tongue planted firmly in my cheek. Friendship Tigers 44, Permian Panthers 27.
Yeah.
So that's
Whoever's undefeated coming into district play, you can bet your rival's going to beat you.
yeah, you sure can.
It's like, the whole year. And then, Legacy beats Midland. And then our Legacy beats Permian. It's the other way around. Permian upset Legacy. It's always some kind of surprise in this district.
Well, and I'm going to tell you, I am excited for next year's football. I'm excited for next year's football, but I'm really excited for Tuesday night, and we're going to tell you why here in just a few minutes.
Seniors on this team love to play before the hometown crowd, go out with a win at San Angelo Stadium.
Oh,
Nice move.
nice move. Just
Madrano, the quarterback, nice run.
juked Van Sickle.
Yeah, Van Sickle's a beast, but he's had a tough time today. He
That-
got knocked flat.
Van
by
Sickle
one
reads
of the
this
linemen.
perfect, comes in, and just takes the wrong. You got a 50-50 chance there, and he went one way and he went the other.
We haven't even played a full half, and at halftime we still didn't play a full half, so everybody's still kind of getting in the groove to bring the game on.
Wow, and look at all those Bobcats. Love to see all that angry orange there.
Keep it on the ground. He's in Bobcat territory, though.
54 seconds and counting. They're going to snap this ball with it probably right around. Yeah, they got 2 timeouts left, so they could do a double dip here. They could go down and score and then try to go down and score at first play of the half. Oh, and he is going to go down again.
Madrano in all kinds of trouble. Down he goes.
That's another Bobcat sack.
The orange crush of the Bobcat defense.
Look at this. That's just everybody staying at home.
God,
Did he fumble?
Van Sickle comes flying in there.
I thought he fumbled there.
Garcia was in there. No,
Timeout.
I don't know. The Van Missile came. 7 seconds left. Bobcats up 14-7. We have a timeout.
Timeout Broncos. I think maybe, they're putting 11. It was 7 seconds. Now they've reset it to 11. Okay. That sack really messed them up. I think if they would have gotten any kind of positive yardage, they would have taken the timeout. They're going into the wind, so it's not like they want to punt or anything. What the Bobcats need to do is the minute they get him down, they got to call a quick timeout and get a punt and possibly set up a really good return.
Or just not and take the lead in the half. It's not risk fumbling or.
Well, I would love to see them punt. You punt it. We've got it possibly set up, get a defensive penalty where you got one more down. Kicking into that wind, he had a 12-yard punt the last time, so he's not going to want to get it up high. That wind's stiff.
Yeah, and that does put that in his mind too.
Yep, and there's some gamesmanship. Coach Smith is we get to talk to him all the time. He's a gamer. He likes to.
Oh yeah.
A little bit of a dice roller too.
We got the old bring him here, send him with the lead back to Odessa, bring him back. Hopefully beat him, send him back to Odessa again.
Yep. By the way, please spend your money while you're here.
Spend your money. Have a nice trip again. That's strategy.
He's going to throw, and it is incomplete, and that stops the clock.
Bounces off the turf.
And that stops the clock. That was a bonehead play there. It was set up good, but it was a bonehead play because they read it perfect. If he'd have had that, he had Broncos out in front of him, but you got to get it to him.
Joe Ortega.
And I say bonehead play, not on the quarterback's fault,
16.
on the O coordinator's fault.
Well, nobody's a bonehead. It's just a bonehead in general. Right.
I'll take that. Yep. That 6 seconds is what they've got on the clock. Fourth. I think they're going to try.
All on the 46.
They're going to hand it off. Yep.
Just either score or run the clock out. And the latter. That's the half.
Hold on. I think Coach Smith is trying to see if there was 1 second left on the clock. No, no time left.
That scoreboard will put it'll put 1 second back on its own so as not to disappoint Mark Smith. Well, on its own, it will.
Yeah.
It is halftime. The Bobcats have turned the table so far, but still we have a whole half of football. It should be an exciting one here in this little Southwest Conference 2-6A district showdown between the Bobcats and the Broncos. It is 14-7. San Angelo Central leads the Odessa High Broncos here on this cloudy Saturday at San Angelo Stadium. You're watching Central Bobcats football on Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union.
Since 1957, Medical Arts Pharmacy has been your neighborhood professionals, welcoming you when you come in and delivering when you can't. Through all the advancements in medicine, therapies, and equipment, Medical Arts has grown with you to make sure your family has the very latest in care. Today, we can offer you immunizations, all of your medicines and special multi-dose packaging, and compounding right here in your neighborhood pharmacy, where some things have changed with the times, but the best things never will. Medical Arts Pharmacy.
When having a truck is essential, you should drive a Tundra from Mitchell Toyota. A Toyota Tundra is a formidable combination of power, space, and technology. Plus, it's a great-looking truck. Mitchell Toyota, where we put the deal back in dealership.
Would you like a can affect the quality of education, and class sizes are impacted by teacher availability. Drop-in provides funds to attract more teachers, which will support student achievement and help maintain current class sizes in San Angelo ISD. For more information, visit www.sanisd.org/drop-in.
ready to say you put one in, but Coach Up said put this in. I'll go bring it to Coach Up. Y'all got it, right? This people will be standing right here, so y'all, they're gonna have to be like, it's gonna be an old white man and a black.
That girl. Feel my knee? What I did? What? Look, he ate that one up. But that girl, that like group of girls, they were staring down here. Or like at us, Soraya, that girl in the like the green cargo pants. Spot. Anyways, she's the one that Edward cheated.
Watching this kicker right now.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's time now for San Angelo's favorite video board game on the shuffle. Here's the zone football. Now pick out a helmet. Number 3.
You said what? No, we're at the Concho Sports Network, so we stream it. So we're on Facebook, YouTube, Fire streaming. Yeah, so we're.
So you're all like famous?
Well, we don't want to say all that, but we're well known. So yeah, y'all can check out the games. We do the games for Central, Lakeview, and Wall. Basketball games, football, baseball, soccer, all that stuff. So yeah, check us out. Yeah, you can just look up our name. We got like, I don't know, 5,000, 6,000 followers, likes, whatever so far. So yeah, we try to cover as many games as we can. So Concho Sports Network. Oh, looks like he's back. Dang. Y'all are up here for the second half? Okay, cool. This is for like film class, like AV class or something like that? Okay. Awesome.
Welcome back to San Angelo Stadium. You're watching Central Bobcats football on Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union. I'm Darren Prater. Arlen Ponder is alongside as we get ready to begin the second half here at San Angelo Stadium as the Bobcats lead the Odessa Bronchos in this 2-6A matchup 14-7. They got their first lead in the second quarter, but we started today over halfway through the first quarter thanks to a lightning delay in the first quarter last night. Squeaky English got the first one, and a pass from Squeaky to Edwards. I got the second touchdown with Edwards on the touchdown reception and run. Evan Vaughn with 2 extra points for the 14 points for the Bobcats. Dominic Taylor on the run for a couple of yards, and the senior scored the first touchdown of the ball game. It was 7-0 when we restarted the game in the first quarter with 4:45 to go. Bobcats had the ball. They didn't do anything with it on their first drive except turn the ball over, and that's a concern in that this team is a little bit turnover prone at times, and they showed that a little bit tonight or this afternoon. It's so used to saying tonight unless it's playoffs.
And we'll be doing playoffs here in a few weeks.
It's going to be fun. But it's sad, though. We've been doing this several years, and here we are, the last home game for our Bobcats that we get attached to every year. Every year they're young, and we all get older.
Yeah, well, speaking of young, and I said I was going to make an announcement. With this Tuesday night, Concho Sports Network will be doing the Glenn Lone Star game.
You betcha.
So our favorite game to do. Wow.
Yeah, it's going to be live. That one will bounce out the back of the end zone and up into the stands, about the third row there.
Yep, so last night was Little Bobcat night, and we get to see some of those kids play next week, Tuesday, election night. So if you don't want to watch election results and don't want to be depressed,
watch football.
Come watch some football. These kids, I tell you what, they are the best, and they're great to interview after the game. They sound smarter than some of the people that are on Sunday afternoons.
Always nice talking to them after the game. The coaches are such good guys, getting them ready to be Bobcats. That's the future. It's 1st and 10 after the touchback from the 25. Broncos have the ball first, moving left to right, and a quick stop by the Bobcats on that one, on the run. Drano hands that one off to Taylor, and somebody grabbed
Garcia.
Him. Yeah.
Garcia got hold of him.
Wouldn't let him go.
Looked like number 88, Baldonado, took a little offense to it and was pushing him back, going back to where he came from.
A little testy.
I used to tell my guys, after you bring them down, tell them, I'll be right back with you and just fin it.
2nd down and 11, so they lost one on that run. Don't get a whole lot this time. That's Rodriguez, the junior, on the reception to the 30, close to the 30-yard line.
Yeah, just a little quick out route.
Van Sickle on the stop for the Bobcats.
Going to be 3rd and 5.
3rd down and 5. Cats can come get a 3 and out on this one. This would be great. They've played well this afternoon.
Everybody's staying at home.
Medrano rolls out to his left and throws. It's complete to Benjamin Matthews, number 81, the senior wide receiver.
Yeah, but look at this. He catches. Rogers, bam. Welcome back to San Angelo.
Kason Rogers, junior defensive back. Wow.
And he looked, Medrano looked like he was going to go as they cut in and saw that the receiver was cutting out and got that linebacker fooled a little bit. Van Sickle with the tackle.
He's involved in a lot of them.
They picked up about 3 yards. In a 3-3-5 defense, you're expecting, you're going to give up 2 yards every couple of downs. That was kind of what we played last year. This year they've switched. He switches us out. Sometimes we're lined up with a 4-man front. Sometimes we're lined up with a 3-man front. This time we're lining up with a 3-man front.
Sean Scott, Aiden Perez, Kason Robles, the 3 in front out of that 3-4.
There you go.
A huge hit by Norton first, and then followed up by Garcia. Check this out. That was a mollywop.
Look at that. Bam!
Boom! And then
Right in the bread
another
basket.
one. He's got out of that one for a second. Yeah, he was just prey right there for Garcia.
Garcia picked up the. Here you go. Let me help you out, brother. 9:12 left in the third.
Bobcats winning the hitting contest today.
Yeah, you know, they got that chip on their shoulder. They've had it all year long.
It's been heartbreaking in ways, but it also has been a great season, and there's been a lot of improvements. Unfortunately, some heartbreaking games.
That was there for Rodriguez, number 13. That would have been a first down. Brings up 4th and 6.
Just under 9 minutes to go in the third. Bobcats lead 14-7.
Now, they were here in the same position the second quarter. Bobcats were able to snuff it.
Zayden Norton and Van Siegel bearing down on you, too.
And I don't know who that is way out there playing cornerback way on the far side. He needs to suck up some more. He's got too much room. He's giving him a 10-yard gap. Oh,
quick kick.
Takes a Bobcat bounce. Yeah, if he would have looked over there, he had 10 yards. He could have run a quick out and picked up that, or just a turnaround.
8:46 on the clock, 14-7. Bobcats defense playing with passion today. For a lot of them, it's the last time they'll play on this field, or maybe play. Well, they have one more game to go with Friendship, but on this field, I mean, it's a special game. It really is.
Yeah, and sometimes some of them it may be the last time that they play, football in front of their mom and dad ever.
Yeah.
Some of these seniors. One of the positive things is this defense. It's a solid class of juniors.
And seniors are banged up, including our quarterback. He's banged up. He's hurting, but he's played tough. He's already scored a touchdown today on the run.
Oh, here we go.
Plenty of room to run for Elijah Allen. Allen to the Odessa 30-yard line inside the 25 and pushed out of bounds. It's Elijah Allen.
Not before he picks up a first down. No flags.
Somewhere in the vicinity of over 30 yards. Goodness. Oh, yeah, we had our bands.
Yeah,
our band, our band one is going to area. The Central Band is going to area. They had district competition today. Congrats.
Another handoff right up the middle. Just that A-gap. That A-gap is there all day, and it's another first down.
Darius Hewitt on the carry for the Bobcats this time.
That's another Bobcat first down.
Offensive line is playing well. They played well all season. They came in the most veteran part of the team.
A little run by Hewitt there.
Dribbling goes in motion. They're going to keep it on the ground, and the hole closes up pretty fast. Still a few yards for Darius Hewitt. I say those big guys going to miss. Chase Cole going to miss him. Junior Kalamafani probably going to miss him on the offensive line.
Hewitt checking out. Allen checking in. 7:37. Just getting back with this. Broncos got the opening kick of the second half and took it down and picked up one first down, and that was it.
It is 2nd and 6. Bully ball.
What Coach Mark Smith wants to play. Going to bring up 3rd and 1. 3rd and 2, sorry.
Clock will be under 7 minutes in the third. Bobcats looking to build on that 7-point lead.
And you notice Squeaky isn't doing it all by himself. He's
But he darn sure can if you're in a pinch.
Yep. Good discipline there by the O-line. The Broncos jumped. Nobody flinched.
And off in the same vicinity. This is Allen this time inside the 5.
And it is going to be close.
Allen looks a little slow to get up.
I think it's going to be about, it looks like it's going to be about 6 yards short. And here comes your favorite formation.
The Beast. We hadn't seen the Beast in a while. Oh,
Yeah.
I hope that we are fortunate enough. Thank you, all of the administrators for SAISD for letting us do these games. 'Cause it's been real fun. Hopefully we'll see the Beast and many, many more exciting times here at San Angelo Stadium. Here with these Angry Orange.
Squeaky got it. He picked up the first down.
Already beat up, playing through the pain. He got hit by a couple of guys, and he gets up not happy. Golly, got sandwiched.
Last week it was Oasis crop insurance first down.
Him and Abdiel Garcia, the lineman, were getting a little hot. Squeaky took a major hit, though.
Here we go again. The Beast.
Okay. Here we go.
Squeaky picks a hole.
The Beast Master.
Squeaky's down to the half-yard line.
Squeaky keeps it. He's just short.
Kyler Price says, whoa, hang on a second. Did somebody just throw our quarterback? Can't allow that. They just shoved a... Well, that's not easy to do. Shoving number 77 on his back. Junior. What happened there? We'll go with the Beast again. 5 minutes to go in the third. They can still get a first down. Squeaky usually goes right, left. To the right this time. Keeps it. That's his second rushing touchdown of the ball game. That's Alpha Paving touchdown for the Bobcats. Here's the Medical Arts Pharmacy instant replay. The Beast and the Beast Master feeding the Beast touchdowns all season long. 4:55. It's 20-7 as Evan Vaughn is in. The extra point. Brett Jones with the hold, and it is good. Bobcats up by 14, taking command of this one here in the third quarter. 21-7. Central leads Odessa High in this 2-6A showdown. We're back at San Angelo Stadium after this. You're watching Central Bobcats football on Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union.
Would you like a time-lapse of your construction project? Damon Bell Photography and Drone Services. Need to check your roof for hail damage but don't want to climb up that rickety ladder? Perhaps you're selling property. We also cover sports and weddings. Damon Bell Photography and Drone Services. San Angelo, it's time to invest in your home and protect your future. Olivas Restoration and Solar, your trusted partner in roofing, solar, insulation, and fencing. Call Olivas Restoration and Solar today for your free consultation.
At VG.
Welcome back to San Angelo Stadium. You're watching Central Bobcats District Football on Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union. Kickoff's brought to you by your friends at Schertz Landscape Company. Evan Vaughn kicking off. He's perfect on extra points today. The 21-7 lead for the Central Bobcats in this 2-6A final home game of the season.
Yeah, and if you were watching at halftime, our cameras were actually catching Vaughn. Vaughn was kicking 55-yard field goals. Then he backed up and tried a 65-yard field goal and actually made a couple. Then he backed up and tried a 68-yarder, and he bounced it off of the pole. So in this wind, as stiff as it is, if he needed to, he could kick a field goal. And the record, somebody said the record was 63 for the district. So,
well,
who knows?
He had a captive audience here at halftime with no band competition.
Oh, and it's a flea flicker. Oh, and he is wide open.
Medrano threw it, completed it to Perales. That is Xavier Perales, the senior. That's an Alpha Paving touchdown for the Broncos. Right back in the ball game here in the third quarter.
Oh. No, that's the wrong replay.
Oh, man.
That was a great. You know what? Madrano was lined up as a running back. They handed the ball off to him. He scrambled to the left, and everybody sucked up, and just that flea flocker, it's blocked. Extra point is blocked,
On
and
the
we
bounce,
have it.
the Bobcats have it.
He has it. We are taking it back to the house for
Sideline
2.
50. Gonna take it to the house. Yes! Zayden Norton's gonna give him a high five.
No penalties on the play.
Touchdown, Cason Rogers. He got it on the bounce and took it to the house. Cason Rogers, Alpha Paving. Wow.
The lead is 10.
So the extra point is no good, but it's good for us for 2 points.
Yeah, for 2. Look, oh my goodness. I want to see that again. Okay. Okay. Okay, there it is.
And that's Rogers.
Yeah, look at that, Zayden Norton.
Zayden's like, hurry up, hurry up,
buddy.
hurry up. Let's get in there.
And that is 2. Let's back up on that.
And that's a deflator if you were on that Odessa
man.
sideline. You think, hey, I'm right back in it. Oh, now it's, up to a 10-point game again.
Yes, it is. It's the first time I think I've seen that happen like that when I've been actually at the game.
I think we've done one once before. I think we did one last year. And I think it was Norton that blocked it.
Oh.
And I don't remember who picked it up, but
2 points, but still that's taking it to the house for 2. 23-13 and the lead with 4:40 to go. Kickoff's brought to you by Sharks Landscape.
and to add insult to injury, it's like a safety. You got to kick off to him now again.
Yeah.
So just whenever you've done a trick play, 75-yard trick play.
Beautiful trick play. Beautiful.
Yep. I didn't see who the recipient was on that touchdown pass, but
that was hang on a sec.
Oh,
whoop. Hang on a
what's
second.
going on?
They concur.
There's a penalty. Did they call in delay a game on the Broncos? Is that what they're getting?
I no.
Delay a game on the Broncos. Yep, sure is. So.
Yeah. On a kickoff.
So here's more insult to injury. Plus, you got to kick it off going into the wind. So they'll back them up 5, and they'll kick off again.
See, the sun is out along with the clouds here at San Angelo Stadium, but the wind was pretty stiff.
And that was Mr. Mo Smith making that call. Oh.
That's Pedro Munoz on the Sharks Landscape kickoff.
Did they get it? Is it a... The ball's at the 46. We're going to see who comes up off the bottom of that pile with the ball.
According to them.
Well, and it's Broncos ball. Yeah, onside kick.
Boy, this is becoming a pretty exciting game all of a sudden.
Nobody up there.
Munoz.
Look at that. Just hit it just right. And it's a... And I believe the kicker
get on it?
I think the kicker got it. However, there's a penalty. Did they touch it? Play that replay again, Zach. Did they touch before it went the 10 yards? Oh, here we go.
Nobody's touched it yet.
No, that looks like it's a clean ball. We'll see. Here comes the call.
And Brana was in there fighting for it.
Is that going to be illegal touching? Oh, dead ball, unsportsmanlike on Odessa. So I thought it was going to be that they got...
That's their second one of the game.
Yep, that's the second one.
They sure did.
So it's going to be at the 45, and now it's going to set up at the 30. 36.
Santiago Medrano, the quarterback, has had to make the transition from wide receiver since Mike Yakota.
And they're actually going to set it up at the
hurt.
30 and a half. 31, give or take. Here again, they get something positive. The Broncos get something positive, they get something negative. Got to keep your head, though. If you're down there on the bottom of that pile.
You can't be doing that, especially since they already did it last night. In the same game, though.
Oh, and Norton almost came up with it.
He wants his pick. You know, he's a senior. I miss him.
Look at this. He read it perfect. Saw it, broke on it.
Yeah, he was trying to hit Rodriguez.
He has to turn into the defender.
Second down. Looking to throw. Medrano throws, puts too much on it, and it's incomplete.
Pass intended for Matthews. Had a little bit too much mustard on it. It's going to bring up 3rd and 10. 4:29 left in the third.
Yeah, Mike Yakota went out earlier in the season, and that put Medrano at quarterback, and who's used to wide receiver, but he's done well in the loss of Friendship. He threw for 168 yards. Did have an interception, though.
Yeah, we appreciate those Odessa radio guys. They gave us a stack of stats.
Yeah, and that's nice.
Broncos. Yeah.
Makes the handoff. Medrano. Nice move as he gets around Wyatt Buck. But the Bobcats end up with the ball anyway.
I think it's Bobcat ball. They're talking.
According to them.
Well, you teach the kids to do that. Yeah, it's our ball. It's our ball. It's our ball.
I don't think so. Let's look at the Medical Arts Pharmacy instant replay.
Let's see.
Winged it in there.
That's like a tie go to the runner kind of thing. And they're going to call it a Bronco first down.
Well, that was Reed Noble. Almost came up with a pick. The junior defensive back, Reed Noble, number 34.
I'm telling you, this defense is something to watch.
Yeah, it's been fun watching them grow up.
It's going to be fun watching them next year.
Mm-hmm. I don't think anybody's had a lot of fun playing them. Not the whole game anyway.
Nope. You know, like we always used to say in my neighborhood, you can kick my tail, but you're going to know I was there. Every team that's played us has known we were there. Little inside shuffle pass.
Uh-oh. Helmet is off of Aiden Perez.
He has to come out.
Sophomore and 45. Headgear back on. He's going to go out. Riley Onez is in.
You talked to his dad earlier.
Yeah, cool. I talked to him, last night. Very cool.
Yeah.
Riley's had a good season.
Lining up there at that nose guard position.
He's just a sophomore at 265 pounds.
Pressure's on.
Left side as Medrano hangs on to it.
You see it at the pro level, and I hate it completely. Because that quarterback's standing right there, and they can either slide and go into a defensive position, fake like they're going to go out of bounds, and take off again. And you got that defender just crashing down on them, and they don't know whether to just knock the snot out of them or get a penalty.
It's third down. Third down and 8, 46-yard line. Medrano takes the snap, has protection, rolls to the left side, deep down the sideline, in and out of the hands of the intended receiver. He was out of bounds anyways. He tried to hit Xavier Perales. That was Gabe Rodriguez on the coverage for the Bobcats.
Look at this. Rodriguez comes back and just pushes him out of bounds.
Mm-hmm.
And the Odessa coaches are hot.
Uh-oh.
They want a PI.
Got him running hot.
Yep. So it's 4th, and they say 8, but it's 4th and 6. 4th and...
Coach Eric Hartman just getting started here with this Broncos program.
4th and 6. He calls his first time out of this half.
Third quarter, 2:51 to go. We have a timeout on the field. We have a good ball game, too. 23-13. Bobcats still in the lead, and the sun shining here
And
at
he
San
is
Angelo Stadium.
He's out there talking to Coach.
Is he?
Coach Hartman's out there talking to.
Is he having
White Hat? He's
giving
having
him
a chat with
a
Mr.
stern
Doyle.
talking to?
Yeah, I think he's telling him, "Hey."
There's been some heated officiating, coaching interactions we have seen this season.
Whoo, boy, I tell you. Well, as long as we're not up to those, how many penalties did we have that one night? Almost 40 penalties.
Yeah.
At the Sandy game, but we'll leave it right here.
Big Sandy, yeah, the Sandy.
Against the Sandys.
Golden Sandstorm.
Yep.
There we go.
So you Lakeview Chief fans, unfortunately you fell Thursday night here to the Big Spring Steers 21-28. If you're a TLCA Eagle fan, they fell last night to the Comanche Indians 72-6. Midland Bulldogs 0, Legacy Rebels 28.
Quarterback, Squeaky English mom is a Comanche graduate.
She is. Pressure.
Running for his life, Medrano somehow gets away.
And he's going to pick it up.
He's twisted, thrown to the ground by Mason Van Sickle. Still got the first down.
Well, they haven't signaled that first down yet, and there he goes. Yep, they got the first down.
Look at Van
Good
Sickle.
run.
Boy, he can get you on the turf fast and got that big old collar on.
If you don't, if they had him in the backfield, but all of the backers and everybody had gone downfield with the receivers, so went against it.
2:24 on the clock, third quarter. On the ground, they give it to
34. I don't have a 34 on my roster for them.
Garcia.
Is that Garcia?
Yeah, the running back, Aiden Garcia, that's 34. He's going to go out. That's Kobe Baldonado, the sophomore.
159.
Talking to Medrano. Bobcats, Oscar Herrera, the junior, is in. His Onus heads to the sideline. Second down and 7 for the Broncos. Medrano throws a bullet. It's complete. And then he gets hit by about 4 angry orange jerseys. Goodness.
Noah Hinton here with the catch. Look at that. I'm just going to hold him up, the rest of y'all. Calvary, come in.
Zayden Norton is such a physical player. He just dug in there first.
Literally like second and a couple of inches.
Garcia's had a good game.
He called it a first down. So
33.
Mr. Doyle came in and said, yep, it's enough for a first down.
Bobcats lead by 10, 1:23 to go in the third. Odessa Bronchos in town for the second time this weekend. Oh! Handoff and boom, down he goes immediately. That was Perusia. Rick Perusia. Check this out.
Just coming out of that will position.
Oh, bam, man. That is perfect. 5'7", 180-pound senior linebacker. He's had a good season. These guys are definitely going out on their shield one way or the other. That was solid. That's one of those hits make you wish you made other plans. Medrano throws to the left side, accurate. And there's a first down. They have to finally get him out of bounds with Van Sickle.
And we're going to get a half the distance to the goal, and I think it's going to be hands to the head, face mask.
Olivas restoration and solar penalty.
I think he grabbed his face mask, personal foul, face mask. Yep, that was a face mask, and that would be, I think that's their second penalty of this half for the Bobcats. Right there, yep, there he was.
Rodriguez slowed him down.
Like Noble, 34, with that face mask. If you're a Tech fan, They're going up against number 11 Ohio State, and they are 13-10 Ohio State. I'm sorry, Iowa State. Iowa State.
Third quarter winding down to 12 seconds. He gets away from the initial wave of Bobcats, but he won't get much further than that on the keeper for Medrano. Took a hard hit that time. Avis Darby was in on that.
And that is the end of the third quarter.
Been in on several hard hits tonight. That is the third. Well, this tale started last night. Lightning ended that. So here we are back at San Angelo Stadium. We started in the first quarter trailing by 7, but the Bobcats have answered that call and taken the lead. 23-13 is the lead heading into the fourth and final quarter of this District 2-6A Little Southwest Conference game here at San Angelo Stadium. Bobcats have the lead. Broncos still in this one, though. We'll be back after this. You're watching Central Bobcats football on Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union.
At VGI Technology, our mission is to connect and protect our communities using innovative technologies while providing an exceptional customer experience. Everyone on our team took part in creating this mission statement, and everyone on our team is committed to stand by every word. So for your home and office internet, security, cameras, and smart technology, call on your neighbors at locally owned VGI. VGI, to connect and protect.
Welcome back to San Angelo Stadium. You're watching Central Bobcats football on Concho Sports Network. On San Angelo, from San Angelo's own Pixelcast Media, and presented by First Community Federal Credit Union. I'm Darren Prater. Arlen Ponders alongside.
That blow your hair up there?
It's up here. Boy, there's a nice.
Oh.
We're gonna be freezing soon. It feels good now, though.
Yeah, we'll take that for a few minutes. It's getting hot.
The sun is hiding behind the clouds right now. We had it for a little bit. We begin the fourth quarter, and the Bobcats lead the Broncos of Odessa by 10, 23-13. The Broncos knocking on the door here, throwing right, and he brought it in.
No, he didn't bring it in.
It hit the turf.
Did they call it a catch?
I think so. I think he one-hand caught it.
Did he one-hand it?
I think he did. That is Kobe Baldonado, the sophomore. Let me see. Coming at you. You can watch too.
Oh, he did catch it. He caught it, but he didn't get anything.
Lakia Haynes, the senior, looked like about to get a hand in there. I guess he didn't.
When they brought in two little sniffer backs right up there behind the guard and the tackle to protect that side.
Aiden Perez is coming out. Onis is back in. Nose, whoop.
Uh-oh. Is that a delay?
Medrano's not happy.
Is that a delay, or did they call a timeout?
I
think they called the timeout. Oh, no, delay. They got the delay, so.
Jesus Carrillo's trying to get Medrano calmed down. Already had two. We've had unsportsmanlike in this game. We've had two personals.
So they didn't get the timeout off. Coach asked for the timeout.
It's third down. Coach Eric Hartman.
Yeah, and I think Coach Hartman may have had a gripe here because we had a player coming off and they didn't sub in, so they were trying to go, I think, a little faster. But
did they get it all sorted?
I don't know, but did they?
It is third down and 8.
Yeah, they moved the ball back.
Ball at the 8. Beginning of the fourth quarter. Bobcats ahead by 10. There are 3 receivers in the flight pattern. And here's Medrano across the middle and off the fingertips of Rodriguez. Incomplete.
Let's see. He plants just out of the reach.
So it is fourth down.
4th and 8. from
They're going to
no,
go
they say
for it.
4th and 8. Scoreboard is completely confused because the ball's sitting on the 13-yard line, but it says 4th and 8. Madrano's
runs
goes
and he's
down.
tripped up at the 10-yard line. He had room to run. He almost escaped, but he didn't escape Rick Perusia.
Yeah, looked like they had green grass in front of him. He was going to make it, but
somebody,
Peruski, I think is who it was, just got his hand on him. Look at this. Just enough. Yep.
Yeah.
Just enough. So that's the second turnover on downs.
He still had Van Sickle in front of him to contend with, but yeah, he could have gotten the first.
11 minutes. And you wonder if they would have gotten that timeout, that would have put them a little bit closer.
Right.
And you also wonder, hey, let's go for that 3 points.
English and the Bobcats on the ground just past the 10-yard line.
Judson Bright down there. He is about 15 yards downfield putting one of those safeties on their back. I tell you what, we got Judson Bright. You got Stribling, both of them tall. 6'3", and what's Stribling?
220?
Both of them 6'3" and 220. That's the way you want a tight end.
Laura is caught.
Look at this.
Pass. Open and on the run is Jimmy Edwards on the pass from English. But they're going to catch him, and the doggone ball is on the turf. But what's the verdict?
Ball's
turned it back over?
They turned it over.
It wasn't out of bounds.
Look at this. Great play, set up perfect. Squeaky hits him. He's behind the defense, takes off running. And who comes in and just knifes this ball out?
Somebody who's a competitor didn't give up on the play. Jesus Villa, the senior.
And Jimmy just lost it clean.
So Jesus Villa knocked it out. Trey Gerald.
Looked like he just lost it clean. And who's down there cleaning up?
That's Trey Gerald, the senior wide receiver.
And that's Stribling down there. And a fumble. So that's basically a punt. As bad as I hate to say it, that's a punt.
Hate to bring this up, but the Bobcats scored 70 points and did not beat this team, even though they scored 70 points against them last season. He's going to throw it long and incomplete. Thrown it long several times and mostly been off the mark.
That was into triple coverage. He was trying to hit. There's a flag on the play.
An Olivas Restoration and Solar penalty flag.
Is that going to be a roughing the passer or a hold? That's where the flag is usually either one of those. Will Doyle, our referee for today. And the Broncos are backing up. Dead ball, unsportsmanlike on the Broncos.
That's the third one, isn't it?
Their third or fourth unsportsmanlike.
I'm talking counting last night, too, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Doyle's coming over and having a conversation, and they're staying about 4 yards apart.
There's no need for them to get so frustrated, these Broncos.
Having a conversation. It's not where you want to go for dinner tonight. It's, yeah. You know, I always felt sorry for whoever had to be the referee on the other side, or the, man in stripes on the other side.
You could pay me enough to be a referee, official. No way.
There was only one time I think I got a flag thrown on me, and I was like, oh, and it wasn't on me. It was actually on somebody else.
On second down, throws into traffic, and it's tipped away and incomplete. Zayden Norton got a hand on that.
And again, he throws into that triple coverage that he's throwing into.
See Jacob Jackson
Takes
is
a
number
step
8.
back. Yep. Oh, well, double coverage at least.
Jacob Jackson went up for it. Van Sickle was coming over. Thanks to
Third-
Medical Arts Pharmacy for instant replays.
Oh, sorry. 3rd and 17. Oh, and they've got the wind at their back. So if they punt out of this, even though it's 3rd down.
From his own end zone, almost own goal line, throws and completes the pass.
And a 1st down.
Nice throw. That's Jacoby Baldonado, the sophomore. Then, of course, Hayden Norton was there. Jacob Jackson in on that as well as Bryce Sanders.
Played that zone defense and just laid right down in that soft spot. Brandon, come out a little bit. There you go. Good cut, good protection.
Now Medrano to the right, throws. Somehow it is caught.
Oh,
Down
and he
the
loses the ball.
sideline and pushed out of bounds. The ball goes out of bounds, out of his grasp, but he had it.
Who had the coverage there?
I think that was.
Looking back.
Well, let's see here.
Into the sun just about.
Rodriguez.
Comes up with it.
He went up with it, and that sun, yeah. Making
Boy.
it problematic.
Yeah, making that.
Well, Central's certainly trying to keep this team into this game, make it exciting.
It's been exciting. You know, like you said, last year it was 71-70.
Yeah.
That's what the score was, and we lost. Here comes the blitz.
Blitz coming from the outside.
And they got him.
Yeah, Jacob Jackson went right by him, but he didn't escape. Davis Darby was.
Look at this,
Jackson.
just a smoke coming in there.
Davis Darby. How about that, the junior?
Number 99. Looked like he was headhunting.
Snap to Medrano on 2nd and 12.
He's having to scramble. He's directing
He's
traffic.
pointing downfield as Onez is right on top of him. He throws and it's incomplete.
And
Zayden
again,
Norton on the coverage.
Norton with the coverage. Look at this. He's directing traffic. Oh, and also in there helping out.
Kason Rogers.
It's going to bring up 3rd and 12. 8:31 left in the 4th.
And Austin Lucky.
You know, these kids, these seniors, they didn't win a district game last year. Sure would love to win this one at home. Here comes another blitz.
Nice pump fake as Darby
Medrano
runs right past him, but now he almost caught up to him as he goes out of bounds, chased out of bounds by Garcia.
And that's a loss of yardage again. And he's got to run out. So
Davis.
this would be a 40, if they were to go for it, 40-something, 47-yard kick. And they're going to take a timeout and think about it.
Davis Darby's pretty fast. He went by him. That blitz almost caught up to him there. So yeah, timeout. 8:24 to go in the ball game. Bobcats hopefully heading for their first district win in quite a while as they have the lead by 10 over the Broncos of Odessa High. We'll be back at San Angelo Stadium. Coming up, you're watching Central Bobcats football on Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union.
Rates on new, used, and refinance autos, we can save you money. First Community has great payment options and low prices for GAP, extended warranty, and credit life insurance, so we can make your payment fit your budget. Contact First Community for your auto financing needs.
At Schertz Landscape, we care about the quality of trees that you put in your landscape. Therefore, we grow our trees here locally in the Concho Valley. As a certified arborist, I not only care about the quality of your tree being planted, but I am also qualified as a tree risk assessor. I can evaluate the health of an older tree or the risk that it may have to you and your property. Come see us at Schertz Landscape, where we care about the quality of your trees.
Welcome back to San Angelo Stadium. You're watching Central Bobcats football on Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union. Thanks to them and all of our sponsors tonight. We're making this possible here on Concho Sports Network. 8:24 to go in the ball game.
Fourth down.
Fourth down. Do they have a Wildcat in? They do. He's running for his life. And down he goes. Davis Darby. What a game he's had.
And another turnover on downs. Number 16, Ortega in at quarterback.
Yeah, they were doing the
he circles.
Wildcat
tries
type
to get
thing.
And just that turf monster just got him.
Yeah.
In addition, I mean, you got Darby bearing down on you.
Good job by Darby cutting. Maybe he has a little better traction. He was able to go back and get him.
Well, it's a lot to ask to bring in your quarterback. Yeah, he's a quarterback. Bring in your sophomore quarterback to try to throw the ball. First time he's probably had a chance.
So here we go. English. Hands off on the run to Elijah Allen, who stood up.
But he picked up 3 on the play, and the clock's running. We're at just under 8 minutes now.
Yeah, Medrano's done a good job since he came in for Coda after the injury. 2-5 overall. They've been missing several guys due to injury, but the Bobcats have as well.
You can bet they're going to take every bit of this play clock. We're down to 9.
2nd and 7. There's the handoff. Nice hole right up the middle.
And Allen picks up a first down.
Had to drag Abdel Garcia. The senior defensive lineman had to swing him around a few times.
Yeah, and if you're getting frustrated with our camera shaking, it's because this wind has picked up even more than what it was before. And flags are flying. I think we're going to see a house fly by here in a little bit.
This game started last night. Lightning ended it in the first. It's been a fun occasion this afternoon. Here we continued with about a little under 5 minutes to go in the first. Bobcats didn't have the lead when we started. They have a 10-point lead now in the fourth.
Darius Hewitt with the carry. And this is where Mark Smith's bully ball kicks in. We just want that bully ball. Just pick up a couple of 3 yards every chance you get.
You know, thinking about like Junior Kalamafani on the offensive line, it's like we've watched these guys like him play the last 3 seasons, and they played so hard. You know, I just wish some of those guys could, get some of the big victories, but that will come in time.
Well, and they've set the ground. They've set the place for it.
And they did.
Oh my gosh!
Ball on the ground on the bounce. He got it. Hewitt. Good job, Darius Hewitt.
Little handoff. Somebody, number 26, got a poke in there on him.
Who was responsible for that poke? Martin Alva, junior linebacker.
So it brings up 3rd and 11, 5:48. I doubt that they're going to go to the air, but you never know.
Yeah.
Play clock's at 13, 12. They're going to take all of that.
This band of brothers in orange. Can they finish the show here the final time at San Angelo Stadium?
Coach Cope sends in that play. Oh my gosh. And it's going to be 3rd and 15, 16. Or did they call timeout?
No. I saw
Bobcats got that timeout in. Yep. So that's our first of the half.
5:25 left. 10-point game, but still a game, though. Been fun here at San Angelo Stadium. We'll take a quick break. You're watching Central Bobcats football on Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union.
Save $10,000 on a new 2024 GMC Sierra 1500 truck. That's right, you could save $10,000 on a new Sierra Pro Crew Cab. Drive a new GMC Terrain and save $5,000. Or save $5,000 on a new Buick Encore. $10,000 off a new GMC Sierra, $5,000 off a new GMC Terrain, or $5,000 off a new Buick Encore. That's huge savings. Mitchell Buick GMC, your hometown dealer.
Welcome back to San Angelo Stadium. This is Central Bobcats football on Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union. I'm Darren Prater, along with Arlen Ponder and the Concho Sports crew. It's been fun. It's been a fun season. Always is. This will be the last time we see these guys here at San Angelo Stadium. And, hey, 2 nights is better than 1. We'll extend the drama. But they have the lead by 10 here with 5:20 to go. And the Cats have the ball as English, like he was going to run, pulls up the throw, and it's incomplete. He was looking at Gavin Johnson. 15.
Yeah. Good job staying at home by. I didn't miss who the defender was. Junior was out there trying to get him away.
It is 4th and 11. 5:17 to go in the contest.
Hey, and if you're a Georgia fan, at halftime, Florida is beating them 13-6.
I like Florida. The swamp. Danny Werfel. Steve Spurrier. I like the old ball coach, Steve Spurrier.
Here they go. They're coming after
punt on 4th down.
Oh, nice punt going into the wind.
It was Gabriel Rodriguez that ran it down, number 17. 5:09 to go in the game, a 10-point lead for the Bobcats. This would be a real heartbreaker if they were to end up on the short end of this one. It's been a while since they've had a district win, and here's the opportunity. Just over 5 minutes to go and a 10-point lead.
And let me give you another scoring update from last night. Friendship all over Permian Panthers, 44-27. So they are in the driver's seat for the district. Now, Central has the opportunity to be a spoiler next week against them and put, I forget what the records are, but they could put, I think, Permian and Friendship at 1 loss apiece. Friendship has the...
Yeah, the Broncos haven't been mathematically eliminated. They do have a mountain to climb if they're to get in for the first time since 2013. Goodness, been a while. They beat Permian last season, didn't get it done this season. As the pass goes to Rodriguez.
Rodriguez just ran a little drag right across the middle there.
Central coach Mark Smith used to coach at LD Bell High School, and these Broncos came out right out of the gate, 50-39, and beat LD Bell. Lost to Eastwood. They beat Monterey. Had a quarterback injury earlier in the season. Picked up the pieces. See, they beat Monterey, lost to Ellison, lost to Permian 50-26, lost to Midland, lost to Friendship 54-21, 56-7 so far.
That pass was intended for Baldonado, and was just the opposite. They tried to run, look like the same play, just going the opposite way. 4:35 left in the fourth. 3rd and 4. Here comes some smoke.
Throws quickly and off the mark and in and out of the grasp of Aramis Rodriguez.
And I don't know if you felt that. That wasn't an earthquake. I think that was the Odessa coaches in the far end, and this whole press box shook as somebody showed their frustration with that.
Well, I'll tell you something that is encouraging. You look at these scores. They lost to Permian 50-26, 54-21 to Midland. And you have the Bobcats losing by 2 to Permian. You're just barely losing. I think they're the better team in this contest, and hopefully they can show it for the next 4:25 and get the win.
And he picks up a first down. That pass was to number 84.
Yeah, number 84, Noah Hinton.
Oh, I'm sorry, number 13.
Goodness. That's Rodriguez again, the junior.
So Rodriguez just went right where that blitz came from, went in that hole. Pressure's on.
Throwing as he feels the heat, and on the sideline he completes the pass.
That's another first down.
That was Kobe Baldonado, the sophomore. You know what? They kept friendship from getting a shutout with Kobe Baldonado.
And the Bobcat coaches are saying it's an incomplete pass, and they're taking it back.
Let's put it under the microscope, sir.
Yep. Yeah, pull it back up real fast if you can. Hurry.
Chop, chop.
Yep.
Here's Medrano.
He's running. All right, bring us back.
Jackson was hot on his trail. Oh, he did.
Oh, he did drop it. Yep. Here we go. Medrano's on the scramble for his life.
Rolling, trying to cut back.
Ball's out.
Behind the ball is out.
Oh.
There's so many orange jerseys around it. One of them finally grabs it.
No.
Somebody may be down.
They said somebody was down. What'd they say here?
Medrano.
It's a first down.
Oh. Bang. Oh, man. Was that Van Sickle? It smacked him in the ground.
Yeah, well.
Dang.
We're back. Yeah, the ball, he was down. The ball popped up once he hit the turf, so.
Clock is at 3:45 on first down. Throwing kind of low. He got it. Hang on to him.
Another first down. Hang on to him.
Good job there by Kason Rogers.
Hang on to him. Let that cavalry arrive.
Yeah, didn't let him get away. Bend but don't break at this point.
Rodriguez.
Reed Noble as well.
Yeah, he scooped that right off the turf. 3:24 and counting.
Oh, Bobcat's coming at him. He avoids it at first and then throws his pass, and it skips along the turf, incomplete inside the 25.
He was looking for Perales coming right across. Coming out of that slot. Yeah, he was coming out of that slot.
He had Bishop right in his face.
Just ran right behind where those linebackers were.
And Sanders was in the vicinity, the junior defensive back.
Bring it up 2nd and
10 and, golly, just over 3.
Intercepted.
Did he get it?
Yep.
Gabriel Rodriguez gets another interception.
And Rodriguez, I think he baited him into this throw. Look at it. Bloop. I'll take that.
Awesome. Pass intended for Perales, the senior. Not going to be allowed by Gabriel Rodriguez with the pick.
I do. I think he baited him into that. Yep, throw that. I'll step in front of it. Oh.
And that's his 2nd interception of the season.
I couldn't tell you.
I believe
you know who could
he
tell
got
us?
close to a pick 6 back in Abilene.
Yep, Money could tell us. Money ball.
I'll look it up, too. 3:08, 10-point lead, and the ball. And your opponent with only one timeout.
Squeaky runs the ball. He's coming right.
Show 'em what you got. All right.
And he picks up a central first down. Keep the clock moving.
Inside 45.
Yeah, and Odessa only has one timeout left.
Medical Arts Pharmacy, thanks to them for providing the instant replay tonight.
Yeah, thanks to all of them. Olivas,
For the penalties?
Yep, for penalties.
Yeah. Alpha Paving.
First Community Federal.
Angelo MRI Red Zone.
Squeak, you're going to keep it again. And he's there's the maturity. There's the maturity. Wisely slides down. Uh-oh.
Oh, come on.
We got players, juniors over there.
Oh.
Jimmy Edwards is over there.
Oh, Jimmy.
Yeah, come on. Come on, fellas. You're about to win. Keep your head. Oh, and there's another shove.
Jimmy, well.
That came from Elijah Allen. There he shoves.
Miguel Ramos
shoved
shoved Jimmy.
Oh, and look at that. Our AD down in the mix.
The boys of fall all together, one for all.
Yeah. Yeah,
This is like, hey, this is our final night in front of the hometown crowd. We're not going to really take much from anybody.
and I think what happened was English slid out of bounds.
Mm-hmm.
He slid out of bounds, and then I think somebody laid a lick on him. Somebody took an little offense to it. Here's the play. There you go. He runs, slides. Oh, and look, there they are. Jimmy and
Jimmy got locked in with
number 24.
Yeah, he got locked up with Jesus Villa, and he ran him out of bounds, started grabbing,
and then
throwing each other around.
They were exchanging Instagram account.
Yeah.
And social media and your MySpace account. And
right.
Then everybody gets involved, and I used to tell my guys, the one place you don't want to get in a fight is on the other opposing sideline. Because guess what? We got a lot of yardage to get there to you.
Remember like in junior high, there was just a couple of guys that never made it through a game. Shane Deo, you turned out he'd be mad. Have that helmet on.
Here we go.
Locker room.
Dead ball, unsportsmanlike. On Odessa, dead ball, unsportsmanlike. On us, penalties offset. Second down.
2.5 minutes to go. Bobcats on the verge of a district win. They've made so many inroads, this program. The seniors have helped set a standard. A lot of younger guys just standing up, doing their part.
And I'm just going to say they were offsetting. However, if for some reason it was somebody that's already got one, they're ejected. So I don't know who they called them on.
They called you on the Broncos in the contest between last night and tonight.
I think that would have their fourth unsportsman.
Well, the crowd is pretty sparse. Is that the word for
sparse?
Odessa. Some of them made the trip after making it last night, came back. Of course, San Angelo is always a nice crowd here. It was cool to see the little Bobcats get to come out on the field.
Coach Hartman,
varsity.
not sure. He's not going to be happy after this game. Clock starts. So by the time they snap this, we will be under 2 minutes.
When it's at Shenanigans Monday for Bobcats Insider, 7 o'clock. We'll talk with Mark Smith about this one.
Going to get a free play here.
Coming game against Friendship. And that is caught at the 10-yard line.
It's intercepted.
It's intercepted.
Oh,
my
line, but
goodness.
it doesn't matter because there's a penalty. Got an offsides.
Leave us a restoration of solar flag.
Oh, offsides on them. And that's their 10th penalty of the night, by my calculations. And I said that it was going to be under 2 minutes. That's part of that maturing process of, as a quarterback, knowing, hey, let it run under 2 minutes. I think they would have let it come under, but they got them to jump.
English taking his time, of course. So clock stuck at 2:11.
Well, I think he thought the clock was running. It wasn't, but he's running.
Don't let anybody do anything. There you go. Good slide. Nobody's fighting. Well, congratulations from Chase Cole there. Another senior.
Make sure nothing goes out of bounds. He's 154 and counting.
It'll be cool to see some of these guys in the next year or two. Lord willing, they don't run us off. Been a nice journey, Coach Mark Smith. This is season 1.
Yeah, and we get to talk to him Monday night. That's always a pleasure there in Shenanigans. Squeaky again with the slide.
and he gets helped off the turf by Landon Wilkerson, the senior defensive back. Hey, good game, bro.
Well, and some of these players, you're going to see them. Squeaky plays basketball.
Oh yeah, we're excited about that.
We're going to be able to see him, and we'll see some of those Broncos in basketball too.
And don't forget, Friendship next week. There's another game. They could really be a spoiler. I mean, they're still going they're going to win district, but they could spoil it. It'd be fun. Uh-oh, big hole for Elijah Allen. Brought down by number 31. That's Nathaniel Mancha. He's a sophomore.
That. Just right up the middle A-gap. Both hands on that ball. 45 seconds, 44.
So this one time, the seniors especially, but this whole team that led this turnaround under Coach Mark Smith and believed in him and his coaches, it's been fun. Doggone it. You know, I say they deserve better. They came so close to some big wins.
Squeaky going to take the knee, and that will finish the game.
And the Bobcats, this team, Coach Mark Smith's first season, they will close the show here at home with a win. The final 4 seconds, 2-1, 23-13 is the final. The Bobcats win this one on a sunny and cloudy Saturday here at San Angelo Stadium. 23-13 Central over the Odessa Bronchos to get their first district win. We'll be back to wrap this one up with the Pixelcast post-game show right after this, so please stick around. You're watching Central Bobcats football on Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union.
Pain is never planned, and recovery time is never convenient. But the last thing you want to do is wait for answers. At Angelo MRI, you are more than a number. We can get you results within 24 hours at a price you can afford. So when you need to get back into the game fast, tell your doctor you want to go to Angelo MRI. We hope you don't need us this season. But in case you do, remember, it's your health, your choice, your MRI.
Since 1957, Medical Arts Pharmacy has been your neighborhood professionals, welcoming you when you come in and delivering when you can't. Through all the advancements in medicine, therapies, and equipment, Medical Arts has grown with you to make sure your family has the very latest in care. Today, we can offer you immunizations, all of your medicines in special multi-dose packaging, and compounding right here in your neighborhood pharmacy, where some things have changed with the times, but the best things never will. Medical Arts Pharmacy.
When having a truck is essential, you should drive a Tundra from Mitchell Toyota. A Toyota Tundra is a formidable combination of power, space, and technology. Plus, it's a great-looking truck. Mitchell Toyota, where we put the deal back in dealership.
Would you like a time-lapse of your construction project? Damon Bell Photography and Drone Services. Need to check your roof for hail damage but don't want to climb up that rickety ladder? Perhaps you're selling property. We also cover sports and weddings. Damon Bell Photography and Drone Services. San Angelo, it's time to invest in your home and protect your future. Olivas Restoration and Solar, your trusted partner in roofing, solar, insulation, and fencing. Call Olivas Restoration and Solar today for your free consultation.
At VGI Technology, our mission is to connect and protect our communities using innovative technologies while providing an exceptional customer experience. Everyone on our team took part in creating this mission statement, and everyone...
Welcome back to San Angelo Stadium. You're watching Central Bobcats football, and Bobcats football has been presented by First Community Federal Credit Union. Thanks to them and all of our sponsors this evening and this entire season. We really appreciate it. We've enjoyed doing the home and away games, and it's on to Friendship, where the Bobcats could stir up a little trouble. Let's at least send a statement that the times they are changing. We're going to go back to this West Texas dominating this district at some point. Not quite there yet. Playoffs not quite there yet, but should be a good showdown against Friendship, a team that the Bobcats have been very competitive against the last couple of seasons. But they get their first district win with one more game to go of the season and the district. They get the first one in a while, 23-13. over the Odessa Broncos. Started last night, ended last night, well, temporarily, with the Broncos scoring on their first possession of the game after the Bobcats couldn't do anything offensively last night. The Broncos did. Dominic Taylor on the handoff from Santiago Medrano, the quarterback. It was Taylor on the run for a couple of yards for the touchdown.
You want that?
No, you can do it. I was just kind of getting us going with it.
No problem.
It was Dominic Taylor wearing 0, playing both ways, offense and defense tonight for the Broncos. He got the scoring started, and that's where it ended last night with that and the extra point at 7-0. We resumed play halfway through the first quarter. Due to lightning strikes last night, we reconvened this little fellowship at 3 o'clock today. First quarter, 7-0 started there, and I had a feeling the Bobcats were going to get a win. And they did. They pretty much took the game over. The defense got some stops and had some electrifying plays on the part of the offense once they got going. So how did it go? I know Squeaky got a couple on the ground, but after Taylor scored, what happened after that, Arlen?
So he went in for 2 yards at the 5:10 mark of the first quarter, and that's where, like you said, that's where we stopped. Then Central went on a rampage. 7-yard run by Squeaky at the 4:15 mark of the second quarter. Then at the 1:43 mark of the second quarter, Squeaky to Jimmy Edwards for a 32-yard touchdown. Then Central comes out. They stop. Odessa gets the opening kickoff of the second half. Central stops them on a 4th and I think it was 1. Stops them. Then they took the ball 4:55. They drove down the field, scored a touchdown. Squeaky 1-yard run. Then very next play, 15 seconds, Odessa High takes the ball down. It was a 75-yard pass, and I did not see who it was to. And OHS goes up. They go for the extra point. It's blocked. We recover and take it all the way back. And that was running it all the way back was Kason Rogers.
Yeah, that was exciting.
And
Got
so
on the
that
bounce.
made it 23-13.
And
that's where we end.
Yeah, I got ahead by 10, ran the clock effectively, ran the ball effectively, and I really thought that the Bobcats would win by a bigger margin. But, you know, it was weird last night. They've tended to start a little slow and let the other, spot the other team some points at the beginning. Last night, everything came to a halt, trailing 7-0, but they quickly got back into this one. And congratulations to them, though. A district win. Hey, got 3 wins in a row. There are some milestones that have happened that take that step back to glory days. And
these seniors
started here.
That you're right. These seniors can say, "Hey, we've established this program for you. We've brought back that taste of loss, that in whatever season that we went for last year. You don't have to do it anymore. You don't have to taste that. We fixed that for you." And those seniors should be happy to go 4 they're at 4-5. They could be 5-5. They could be finish 500.
Oh yeah.
Finish off Friendship. Just looking at the standings, updating them a little bit. 4-0 at Friendship. They're in the driver's seat. I believe Legacy at 3-1 is in the second seat, but I may be wrong on that one because can't real fast digest everything.
Well,
and then you have Permian and Midland at 2-2. Then you have Central at 1-3, and you have Odessa at 0-4. So, at least we're not going to finish cellar dwellers in the district this year.
Right, that's a step. I mean, it's been a while. We didn't have to score 70 points and still not win. We beat them and by a double-digit number, 10 points. The defense. What an improvement. You can't blame things on the defense anymore. But this has been an exciting team to watch them improve and watch them win. It'd be neat to see them in the playoffs. But, hey, Friendship's kind of a playoff, just morality-wise, since we get so close every year and can't ever beat them.
That's right. And they're going to have to do some things, and I'll be curious to hear what Coach Smith has to say Monday night about this game. But by my calculation, 7 penalties on the night for the Bobcats. They're going to have to clean that up. And they had fumbles, 2 fumbles tonight and 2 interceptions tonight. Or I'm sorry, I think I may have put those in the wrong column. But I know they had 2 fumbles tonight. Got to keep both hands on the ball, got to cover up. But that defense, that Bobcat defense, and I've said several times, they are scary good.
Yeah.
We're getting a bunch of them back next year.
Gabriel Rodriguez Jr. got an interception tonight, and we've already seen him get one earlier in the season. Of course, Zayden Norton playing so well. He has played so well all season. And, he's one of those guys that sets the tone, one of those hard workers at practice. And it's going to be hard to be without him as a defensive back next season.
Yeah, and even on the offensive side, you've got Jimmy Edwards, a junior. You've got Elijah Allen, a junior. You've got Darius Hewitt, who's a sophomore. You've got some great players that are going to come back, and this core is going to be, I think next year, if I was some of the Friendship or some of these others, I might be scared to play these Bobcats next year.
I don't think anybody's had a great time playing them. I mean, Permian got out there with a 2-point win, and they've been physical. They've played well, just didn't come out on top. But they got over that hump at least some this season.
Yeah, and I said next year. Next week, if I was Friendship, I'd be scared to play these Bobcats. That defense that's what I meant.
Yeah, but Friendship at 4-0. And then you have Legacy, you have Midland, you have, of course, Central, and now Odessa at the bottom with Central the win.
But I'm also going to throw in there that Odessa team, that Coach Hartman has that team thinking different than it ever has. You may see them knocking off some folks too.
Yeah, and they know how to win. They upset Permian last season, didn't they? Permian got their payback this season. But it's a crazy district. Somebody always gets upset. Somebody who's doing really good still can't beat their rival. It's the Middle and Legacy. They play so good, get to Legacy, and somehow Legacy they just prepare really well. These are some good teams.
Really good teams.
Of course, Friendship, you win the district just to go get clobbered by South Lake Carroll again.
Hey, South Lake Carroll's a tough team.
Mm-hmm.
Tough.
Well, yeah, they sure are. They may win state this year.
I don't know. You got to get through El Paso first. This district has to get through El Paso. So, and those teams like to play spoiler too.
Mm-hmm. Well, one more to go of the regular season, and it's been a lot of fun. I wish we could do some more Bobcat games this season. I hate to say a goodbye to it, but it is goodbye to the Bobcats here at home anyway, and they leave with a district win. Doggone it. Feels good.
Hey, and I'm going to tell you something. This is the kind of kid Van Sickle is. He's in his cleats. He's in everything, and he is up here. It looks like he's hugging Grandpa up here.
Oh, yeah,
he is like literally almost up in the press box up here. He's so high up here. These are the kind of kids we have at Central.
Yeah.
These are the kind of Bobcat kids. This is the kind of program that Coach Smith has set up, and I am excited to be a part of it.
Join us at 7 o'clock for Bobcats Insider on Concho Sports Network. From Shenanigans, you ought to come out. It's going to be back at 7 o'clock. One more Monday, we'll talk about the upcoming game against Friendship, reflect back on this season so far, and on this district win.
And after that, the next night, come out here to the stadium and watch the Lone Star Glen game. If you haven't ever watched a middle school game, this ain't just middle school football. This is a little Bobcat football. These kids are going to grow up and be Bobcats one day, and we're going to give them the same treatment that we give these Bobcats. So we'll have sponsors. We will have play-by-play. We might even have some sideline interviews.
Yeah.
You never know what we're going to pull out.
We always have fun with that game. It's going to be great. So we'll see you Monday at Shenanigans and see you Tuesday. And then on to Friendship to close out the Bobcats season, the 2024 season next Friday on Concho Sports Network. Victory tonight. Who's got the cowboy hat on?
I don't know. I don't know. Who is that? That's number 99. That's your boy.
You know what? Yeah, it's Junior.
Yeah.
I looked at their 99. It's named Tony Romo.
Yeah, no, that's
Riley Onis. I'm sorry.
Riley Onis. Yep. And
got the cowboy hat on down there.
We want to thank our crew, Zach Heidenheimer, Wayne Heidenheimer, and running our camera up there today and last night. Brandon Richardson.
Good job, man.
Good job, all of y'all. Hope Shay gets to feeling better.
Yeah. Shay Harris, our executive producer. And thanks to everybody who's been a part of this one. It's been fun. Sun's out all of a sudden. Thank you, Arlen. It's been fun working here for the first time in the press box. New location this season. It's been great. Looking forward to Friendship game, then some playoffs for some folks around here. Won't be for the Bobcats, but still could be a thriller in Friendship next week as they close out the season. 23-13. Took care of business, these Bobcats. And they beat the Odessa Bronchos tonight for the 2-6A win. Arlen, anything else you got, man?
I am good, man.
All right. Thanks to everybody who joined us. Y'all have a...
Oh, I'm sorry. I have one more.
Okay.
I know she's not listening, but by
Who dat?
chance she is. My dear friend, Pauline Jaramillo from Socorro, New Mexico. Today is her birthday, so I want to kick that out to her in the weird chance that she's listening.
All right. Thanks to everybody who joined us. Y'all be safe this weekend, and we'll see you Shenanigans Monday at 7 for Bobcats Insider. For Arlen Ponder and everyone who was a part of this one from San Angelo Stadium, I'm Darren Prater saying good night, everybody.